There's this lovely story about the magic of kindness. A young man was traveling through the mountains. It was very cold outside. He was wet, he was hungry, he was tired, and in the distance, he saw a small hut, and he thought, maybe there's a nice family there. Maybe they can give me some food, or maybe a place to sleep for the night. So he knocked on the door, and an old woman opened it. And the young man said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm very wet. I'm very cold. Do you think I could possibly come in? Could I sit by your fire? Perhaps you could give me some soup." The old woman looked at him from head to toe and said, "No." Then she closed the door. Now, most people, when they hear no, are angry. They get upset. They start cursing and start blaming. But this young man wasn't like that. Instead, he took the woman's silence and her no as a challenge. And he said to himself, "You know what? Maybe this woman doesn't have any compassion, but I'm going to show her some." So he took out a small notebook and he started writing, and he wrote, and he wrote, and he wrote. And after a while, he took the notebook and he went back to the door and he knocked again. The woman opened the door and said, "What do you want now?" And the young man said, "Ma'am, I just wanted to give you something." He handed her the notebook and he said, "Please accept this small gift." And the woman took the notebook and she looked at it and she started crying because the young man had written down all the things that she had done for the community. He wrote about how she helped the children with their homework. He wrote about how she gave her time to the sick and the elderly. He wrote about how she always had a kind word and a smile for everyone. The woman cried, and she cried, and she cried. And then she looked at the young man, and she said, "Please come inside. Please come in." And she gave him food, and she gave him water, and she gave him blankets, and he slept by the fire. And the next morning, he continued his journey. Now, what happened to this young man and this woman is something that happens to all of us. We don't see it, but we experience it every single day. You see, we have free will, but our free will has consequences. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Whatever energy we put out, whatever vibes we put out, it always comes back to us. This is the law of the universe. This is how life works. We have the ability to be kind, to be compassionate, to help others. And if we do, good things will happen to us. We may not see it right away, but it will happen. Sometimes people are unkind, and then bad things happen to them, and they look for someone to blame. They blame the government. They blame their parents. They blame their childhood. They blame their spouse. They blame their friends. But the truth is, it's our own doing. You see, I've never met a person who was totally bad, who didn't have any good in them, who didn't do anything nice ever. Even the worst people in the world, they have some good in them. Even the most horrible people, they have some nice things they've done in their lives. Don't ever forget that. So if you're going through a hard time in your life, ask yourself, did I do something bad to someone else? Did I hurt someone else? Did I cheat or lie or steal or gossip or judge or criticize or belittle? If you find that you have, then simply apologize. Make amends. Do something nice for that person. And even if they don't forgive you, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Do something nice for someone else. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be loving. Be generous. Be giving. And you'll see that your life will change. Good things will happen to you. We are all connected. We are all part of the same family. And the more we help each other, the more we love each other, the more we care for each other, the more successful we will all be. So go out into the world and be kind. Be compassionate. Be loving and generous. And you'll see that your life will change. You'll find new opportunities. You'll find new friendships. You'll find a new happiness, a new success, a new everything.